What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live, talking about this upcoming Thursday night football slate. I know I'm doing it early. I have a wedding to attend to on Thursday. It's not mine, I promise. But I have a wedding to attend on Thursday. I'm headed out there on Wednesday. So, and I work tomorrow, so I figured why not? Let's go and knock out this video. We kind of have some news to look over, but we need to kind of stay tuned for. But again, I'll have an article out for the slate. I just, like I said, I want to go ahead and get this video out here. I researched it during work today while I was researching this Monday Night Football slate, but I also looked at it during the game tonight while when I got home. So, like I said, I did a little bit of research for it. We still have news pending that we need to watch out for. But again, well, we have already sample sizes of what these both teams looked like during week one. One was dominant and one was okay. One was very dominant, as you all know, with the Kansas City Chiefs. But I'm excited about the slate. But before we begin, I always hit like like button for me. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel. And tons of y'all know we need to get those likes up. We need to get those views up. Come on, everybody. Um, but I'm excited about this slate. So let's talk about the Chargers. Let's talk about the Chargers first. The big news is Keenan Allen. I don't think he's going to play. I don't think he's ready to play. It does not look good with the MRI and the hamstring. Y'all know how it goes with the hammies. I mean, we saw it, like I said, with Chris Godwin, where he played for a minute and then all of a sudden he got injured once again. I don't imagine Keenan Allen playing. So that's the problem. That is the biggest issue is what's going to happen. So that means give me Mike Williams. I know Mike Williams didn't look good last game. It was definitely interesting time for him, but I think ownership is going to be not on him based on what the box score people are going to look at and see what happened with him. But I like him. I like Mike Williams as a pivot. DeAndre Carter, he looked good. He got 4 targets. I like what we saw of him. He's going to be a value at 4.6. Another guy to possibly look at is Joshua Palmer. He's been talked about all season. We know what Joshua Palmer is capable of. So, like I said, I like him. I like what we can get out of Josh Palmer. So, but like I said, with receivers, I do like John G. Carter though. He's going to be the ownership guy compared to Joshua Palmer. But then looking at Justin Herbert, obviously 11-2. It's a high price to pay for him. You're going to want to fit in him and just Patrick Mahomes. That's the problem, though. That's how you're going to fit both of them in with the value. I think it's possible. I think it's definitely, like I said, possible. Looking at Austin Eckler, 10-2. He looked good. I mean, for what Austin Eckler is capable of with the receiving back. But again, it's going to be tough trying to fit him and Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert in. So if I had to pick a stud to fade, it would be Austin Eckler. And then dropping down Gerald Everett, I like him at 4.8 also. He's a guy that Justin Herbert tended to look at. Sorry. Johnny Michelle saw a little bit of run. That was interesting to me. But I'm not really on him. Like I said, the values is going to be DeAndre Carter, Gerald Everett. Defense wise, I'm not playing the defense. I'm not playing the defense against the Kansas City Chiefs. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. And then nothing else really stands out to me. Spiller was a DMP. I'm not really looking at the kickers, even though I think this will be high scoring. But let's talk about Kansas City for a minute. What in the world happened with Kansas City? Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes basically said, I don't need Tyreek Hill. I have the passing weapons. So Patrick Mahomes, 11-8, fire him up. They're going to have to. Travis Kelce, 11,000. That was Patrick Mahomes' favorite target. Whoa. Again, he went off. He had the 100-yard bonus. I like Travis Kelce. Juju Smith-Schuster. I think he will play. I don't see why he wouldn't. I like Juju at 8,000 at a mid-range option. Let's talk about Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Everybody wrote him off, including me. I'll be completely honest with you. I wrote him off, but he looked good. He actually caught in the backfield. So what are we going to do with Clyde Edwards-Helaire? God, I hate playing him. But again, he looked really, really good. That's the problem. MVS 6'4", not really someone I want to look at. How much do they go to a guy like Travis Kelce? And then this is where you get McCole Hardman at 5'6". He got a TD last week. Pacheco will look good. Again, carried the ball 12 times, touchdown. He looked good in garbage time. So that's the problem is Ronald Jones Jr. Ronald Jones was at DMP, so that means Pacheco at 4-4 is going to be a value. You can certainly look at him. McCall Harmon's a value. So again, you have value on this slate in order to fit in the top guys. Like I want Patrick Mahomes obviously in my lineup. I want a guy like Mike Williams as a leverage play. I want a guy like going down to a DeAndre Carter, to a Gerald Everett, to a Pacheco. This is your value. This is the value gold mine right here, and these three guys right here. And Pacheco, Carter, and Everett. This is where you're going to find your values, obviously. So you'll be able to fit in a guy like Patrick Mahomes. That's how you're going to be able to. Because I don't imagine Keenan Allen playing. So that's going to open up a lot of targets for a guy like Joel Everett. That's going to open up a lot of targets for a guy like Joshua Palmer. A 5,000. So you have the value options in play in order to fit in the studs. So I think this slate is easier to kind of build than the Seahawks and Broncos because who would imagine Geno Smith going off right now? So, but that's kind of my thoughts on this slate, guys. Again, thank you all for being with me. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope it's a great San Francisco night. Have a good one, everybody.